Hi everyone, so I'm back with a great off-campus opportunity, and this one is with GE Healthcare. So if you don't know by now, GE Healthcare is looking for software engineering interns right now. So this is a great opportunity for all of you college students who are looking for an internship right now. So in this video, we'll be talking more about the role, we'll be talking about the eligibility, and of course, I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to get your resume shortlisted. So everything that you need is going to be within the video. Have some patience, watch the complete thing, and then you can apply ASAP. The link to apply is going to be in the description box. It has opened very recently, but still don't take any chances. Apply as soon as you can, because a lot of times these openings are closing within a day, right? Many of the openings are closing within a day. So you have to be on your toes and you have to apply ASAP. And if you're someone who's having difficulty in off-campus placements, you're not able to get your resume shortlisted, you're not able to get call back from the companies you're applying for, or you don't know how to prepare for off-campus placements, you want to crack the top companies, but you don't know how you'll do that, or if you have any other issues in your placement journey, then you can connect one-to-one with me, where I'll personally guide you, help you, and we will work together and make sure that you're able to crack your dream company. So you can connect one-to-one with me. The link for that is going to be in the description box. All right, coming back to this opportunity, like I said, GE Healthcare is looking for software engineering interns right now, and it's a great opportunity because again, GE Healthcare is a great company, especially for interning or having the start of your career in. It's a pretty great company. You'll be getting to learn a lot there. The work is good. The work culture, the work experience, everything is going to be pretty good. So I highly suggest that all of you guys who are eligible, make sure that you apply for it. Okay. So let's talk about the eligibility for a while, because of course that is the main thing that you guys are confused about. So again, the eligibility here is not very clear. They've mentioned a few things, but they've not mentioned anything exact. What they have mentioned is that first of all, you need to have 70% or more at the time of your degree. So you need to have your aggregate to the current point, your grade or your CGPA should be above 70. Okay, so it should be 70% or above. Secondly, there should be no active backlogs. If you have an active backlog, there's less chances of them taking you, because they've mentioned clearly that you should not have any active backlog at the time of your submission of your resume or submission of your application. So these are the two things that they mentioned. Apart from that, what they mentioned is bachelor's degree in technology or master's degree in technology related to computer science or AI/ML or any other field related to computer science. This is exactly what they've mentioned as the eligibility criteria. They have not mentioned year wise that only this year is eligible or this year is not eligible. They have not mentioned that. They have not put a cap over it. So what I suggest is, if you're a final year student or a third year student, make sure to apply. See, the motto here or the mantra that I teach you guys is, when in doubt, always apply. You have so many openings. Whenever you feel like it's not clear, apply to it. Bejhijak, apply to it. Whenever you feel that the company is not clear on something, what is the worst that can happen? Nothing. So you just apply to it. Okay, so again, they haven't put any cap that this year can apply, this year cannot apply, and it is an internship. So if you're a third year or fourth year student, make sure to apply for it, and then you can see later on, right? That's the main thing. Now, talking about the roles or the requirements or the details, so it is a software development engineering internship, but that is pretty much what they have mentioned. They have not, usually companies come forward with a lot of requirements that we want this, we want that, and in later part of today, I'm going to post another video, so you'll see that the exact specifics of that, and make sure that you watch that video also, because that is also for internship. But here they have not mentioned any specific things. They've not mentioned that we only want this, we don't want that, we want this. They've not mentioned anything like that. So we'll go over a general idea, and we'll go over the idea of what GE Healthcare has been asking for in the past. So we'll go over first a general idea, and we'll go over the past trends. So talking about the general idea first, whenever a company is hiring a software engineering role, majority of the times what they're looking for actually is full stack developers. They're looking for people who have full stack experience, who have experience dabbling with front end, dabbling with back end, dabbling with REST APIs, dabbling with databases, and a lot of these things pretty much, right? Majority of the times that is what they're looking for, unless they come out and say, no, actually we want something else. Software engineering 90% of the times means a web developer and a full stack developer, based on the trends that I have seen. And if we talk about the particular tech stack, then again, it doesn't matter, because first, it's an internship. So in internship, companies are not very choosy. And second thing, again, they have not mentioned. So what my suggestion to you for getting your resume shortlisted is going to be that have some high quality full stack projects. And this is something that I keep on mentioning a lot of my videos, and I know you might have heard this a lot of times, but this is the truth. If you have high quality full stack projects, it is going to help you in every company that is looking for a software engineer, associate software engineer, junior developer, anything that they're looking for. A good full stack project is going to fly everywhere. Okay, so need to make sure that you have a good high quality full stack project, and you have to put it the right way in the resume. I see a lot of resumes in my resume review sessions, and I see people just created a full stack project and just couple of lines. No, you have to make a proper description in the project. You have to write in different lines: developed front end using XYZ, developed backend, developed a scalable backend using XYZ, created and stored data, using this in databases. So you have to write line by line what all you did, because this will come up in ATS. See, ATS is not looking for one line. ATS does not want one line per project. ATS wants a description of what your project is. Forget ATS, even humans want to see that. What people want to see is a full stack project, a good full stack project, and a proper description written. If you're only writing one line about your full stack project and it's not clear what the project is, it's not clear what you've created, then you have very low chances of getting shortlisted. So you have to make sure that you write a proper description to the project. Of course, make a high quality project. That is the number one thing. But you need to make sure that you match it with a high quality project description. And the best thing you can do for your resume is deploy your project and just give the deployed link. Of course, ATS is not going to open it, but whenever a human comes to your resume, there's 100% they're gonna click on the link, they're gonna go to your project, and they're gonna have a look around. Okay, there's one more tip I'm giving you, because we're on this topic. Have test credentials ready, because there's very less chance a person is going to sign up with their email and then again log in. It's better to just give test credential, something like test1 as username, test1 as password, and you can even mention it in your resume. It's not going to be an issue. So create a good full stack project, deploy it if possible, and match it with a high quality project description. These are some of the things that you can do not only for GE, but for every other company that there is. Pretty much every other company that there is. This is something that is going to help you a lot in getting shortlisted. Apart from that, whatever is good about you, whatever makes you stand apart, mention it in your resume. If you have hackathon experience, if you have open source experience, if you have a good coding portfolio, if you have a good coding portfolio where you have good ratings on any of the coding websites, if you have any state level competition, coding competition, national level coding competition that you've taken part in and have gotten a good rank, mention that. All of these things matters a lot more than you think. This is why I always suggest everyone should have an achievement section. So I say this, and a lot of people say that, but we don't have any achievements. So it should not be like that. If you're in college, you should have a couple of things that you can at least count on the achievement. And there's one line that you can always count as achievement. There's one line that you can always put: solved 400 plus DSA problems on LeetCode, Geeks or Geeks, etc. Solved 600 plus DSA problems in XYZ places. So at least one line like this should be there, and one line can be any of your participation where you cleared, let's say, a couple of rounds in a hackathon, you cleared a couple of rounds in a coding competition. So these things should be there. These things matter a lot more than you think. This is why I keep on telling you guys to have an achievement section, have sections that shows to the recruiter, that shows to the interviewer that you weren't just sitting on your butt the entire 4 years of college. You were actually doing something. You are actually going out there, learning and building things. Proof of work. The experience of work matters a lot. I'm not saying you need to have actual work experience, but you need to have hands-on experience, and these are the ways that you can show you have hands-on experience. Okay, so all of these things are very important. Apart from that, if I do find any keywords, if I do find any technical specific requirements, then I'll make a list for you guys. But right now I didn't find any. If I still find any list of keywords, it will be in the description box. You guys know the drill. I always give you guys a list of keywords. So that is it for this role. Go and apply. Take any chance. It is fine, because they've not been very specific. Apart from this, today itself, I'll be bringing you guys a ton of or more. Apart from this, today itself, I'll be bringing you guys a lot more opportunities. I have a couple of freshers opening and one more internship opening from some pretty decent companies with a pretty decent pay. So make sure that you're subscribed and stay tuned for those videos and apply as soon as the video comes. My main suggestion is, whenever the video comes, watch it and then apply immediately after that. Don't think, okay, I watched the video, now I'll apply after 6 hours or in the evening or at night. Don't think that. Apply, make the changes, and then apply ASAP. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to subscribe so you do not miss out on any videos. And if you need any one-to-one help, you can connect one-to-one with me. The link for that is going to be in the description box. And watch out for more videos the rest of the day. Stay tuned, stay subscribed. Thanks for watching.